Welcome to a Really Gay podcast. I'm Cotton Candy Danny here with Asaad Gulati.
You said it correctly.
Okay, I've been practicing all day.
How you?
I have, yes, because you don't want to get that wrong. I hate when people say my name wrong.
Of course.
And so when they call me Daniel instead of Cotton Candy Danny, I actually hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cotton Candy Danny.
Yeah, you did it right.
Okay.
I love that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We've got so much to talk about. It's been so long since I've seen you.
EDC Orlando. Right?
EDC Orlando is where we met. It was a good time.
It was.
It was a good time. You're working with a new studio, like you're doing all kinds of things.
Lots of, I would say, booked, busy, and blessed.
Yes, come on. Okay.
So many things. So from opportunities with who I'm collabing with to I have my first studio opportunity coming up in July.
Yeah.
I decided to sign with Fab Scouts. Fab Scouts is one of the oldest running gay porn agencies. Many of the people that are there are like my friends as well. I know them, and I've attended a few award ceremonies from the GVNs to the Grabbies in Chicago. And it's really been a fun way to network and get to know the people in the industry, but also feel more comfortable in myself moving forward.
Yeah, I love that. You have such a unique story. I think the beautiful thing is I've gotten to know you personally. I think a lot of people know your work, but like there's so much behind what happens off screen. Like you've got just a really incredible story of healing. You've been through a lot. We both share that. We've been talking a lot about grief in our stories, and you've helped me a lot through mine. Can you share a little bit of just what you've been going through as far as your grief journey and
Of course,
how that's changed your life?
I would say grief is a normal part of life. I lost my mom about 2 years ago. Her birthday is June 21st. So it just passed.
Yeah.
My mom taught me a lot about how to love, but she also taught me how to grieve. So I do my best in how I live my life and how I treat people to honor her and honor myself.
Yeah.
And advice she gave me, because I asked her, I was like, what am I supposed to do when you're not here anymore? I
Yeah.
feel like I should ask you, even though I didn't really like that question.
Yeah.
She said that when people you love aren't here anymore, they want you to be happy because you deserve to be happy.
Yeah.
I mean, she said that do her a favor and enjoy life, and don't make her sad on her vacation.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay. And I've done my best to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been inspired by the fact that you've done that. And it's so crazy because I did the same thing with my mom when I lost her to COVID. And now it's been quite a few years that I've been going through that. And she said a similar thing to me, which is that whatever you do, just be happy. And that's what I've been trying to do. And I've been inspired by the way that you've pursued your journey out of the grief, out of the heaviness. Like every time I talk to you, you probably are one of the most joy-filled people.
Really?
Yes, you are. Absolutely. I mean, one, it's a smile, but also like you just exude this like happiness and this passion that have inspired me in my journey. And I think really will help a lot of people. What would you say to somebody who is going through grief right now and is having a hard time and they feel kind of stuck? What would you say to them?
I would say with grief, the best advice I got from someone, 2 things. You have to give yourself grace. It's like a child, the grief, and you can't just expect it to just go away and to stop. I think we just want to like maybe drink something or take something to numb ourselves, but that's not how it works with a child. You are going to have to let yourself cry. You're going to have to let yourself feel your feelings. Because if you don't, I fear that it will come back even stronger. And the part 2 is love is always accompanied by grief. So in the days that the grief seems the most powerful, remembering the love will help you overcome that grief. And I do remember these moments that I've spent with my mom, different memories, and I remember those things, and I'm grateful for those things, and that helps me overcome the grief.
Yeah.
But I'm appreciative of it because the grief also reminds me that I love my mom that much.
Yeah.
And I'll take that grief with me and love with me till my last breath too.
Yeah. I don't know if people know that you're about to become a daddy.
When you say that, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna be, and by daddy, like with the baby.
Yeah, you're about to be a father.
A real father.
Yeah. So like, What's that process been like? How do you feel? I mean, that seems like such a, like, turning point in someone's life to become a parent.
I feel excited, but obviously scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't
Right.
want to be a bad dad. I want to feel financially stable, so that's why I've taken my time. Everything's happened so fast in a way that I couldn't have imagined. And then the thing was, um, I I was running through my thoughts about because I saw the questions you gave me,
Yeah.
and one and two are tied together because when my mother was in the hospital, it was heart disease, and she was going to do the surgery,
Mhm.
and she was like, I feel like my destiny's coming to a close, but yours is just beginning.
Mhm.
And I was like, Mom, please don't be dramatic. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna do the surgery and you're gonna get out. Or we're gonna be okay. And then she's like, she's like, I want you to sell this house that you bought for me and you go have this baby. And I was like, a baby? How's a baby gonna raise a baby, Mom?
Yeah.
But she's like, I know you want to be a dad so bad. You're just scared. And I was like, Mom, I don't even have a man. And I don't even know how to be a dad. I don't have no special mom powers, and I used to be a teacher, and she was like, I've seen how the kids look at you and how they love you, and your child, your daughter will listen to you. I was like, daughter? I mean, I was like, she's like, trust me, it'll be a girl. And I was like, what am I even going to name her? And she said, Julie. And she said, just promise me that you'll try. I was like, you just have to get out of the hospital. And she's like, no matter what, I'll help you. And I was like, okay. Obviously, she didn't get out of the hospital, but I did keep my promise.
Mhm.
And I would say the only thing I think about now is I wish I hadn't been so afraid before because now I live my life in a way that's, I would say, fearlessly authentic. And my mom would always say, it's difficult to live in this life. And I know what she means. It's difficult to live your authentic self in this life because you're scared about what people are going to say. These people who you say are your friends or who claim to be your family, what they think of you. And you're not letting yourself just be who you want to be. And now that she's not here, I don't want to waste any more time doing what other people want me to do. And I feel like, even though I might be scared to be a dad, I feel like I'm going to do my best and give Julie her best shot. Because, fast forward, I have 4 healthy embryos. They did a special like DNA PGT testing with microfluids, so I know that they're all girls. I had made peace. I was like, if it's a boy, it'll be Julian, with all girls.
Yeah.
I have a surrogate agency, and everything went smooth. I've been screened through the FDA, and I just told the agency, could we wait? Because I was like, how long is it going to take? And they told me 17 months.
Okay.
And I was like, 17 months. And I was doing the math. I was like, that means that Julie would be here next year. And she's like, correct. You've pretty well prepared with everything that you've done.
Mhm.
So whenever you're ready, we're ready.
Mhm.
And I sold my house, and that's enough to have the baby.
Yeah.
There's other things like a night nurse, baby clothes.
All kinds of things.
I work now to save for it.
Mhm.
So I said I would start the surrogate journey this year, December, my birthday,
Mhm.
to give myself the next 17 months to plan. So how I'm living now is with intention, but
Mhm.
also for myself, to live for myself.
Yeah.
And make time for the people who pour into me to pour into them.
Mhm.
Because life moves very, very quickly.
Mhm.
And after you lose someone you love so deeply, it makes you, well, at least it's made for me, shift my way of how I live my life.
Yeah.
So I really try to make time for people that are making time for me and add water and love to those connections
Mhm.
because that's what's important as we move on through this life.
Mm.
And whether or not, a man does find me along the way is what my mom said would happen. I know that I have people that love me and will love Julie, and
Yeah.
that makes me feel content and happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe you're gonna be a great dad.
I would try my best to be.
You're gonna be great.
I
I have
mean,
0
I
doubt.
know that baby's gonna kick my ass.
All babies do. All
Yeah, but
babies do. But I know you're gonna be a great parent. I think just from what I've known of you and just listening to even more of your story, I think your mom knew that, which is why she was so passionate about you pursuing that. And it seems like while and I feel this really deeply about my mom, is that while they're not here with us. I think God, the universe, gives mom a special clairvoyance about their children, and what they might be and become, especially if they're going to leave them here. And, while she may not be presently here with you, I believe she's still looking after
Oh,
you.
I believe that
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
Yeah. And still guiding and still very much a part of this story. So I'm excited to see how it'll turn out. You're going to be a great dad. You're going to be a great dad, a great father, not just a daddy. We're not daddies yet. Let's talk a little bit about because it's Pride Week.
It is Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. There's a lot of parties happening, and I'm just curious. So I went on the Atlantis cruise earlier this year. Have you been?
I have been.
Okay. What an experience. It was spiritual. It was spiritual. I had a lot of fun, but I'm just curious, as you've kind of like been out in like the circuit world, what's been like the most fun you've had? What's the best thing that you've done? I loved EDC Orlando. It was my first time and we met there. But like, what's the best thing you've done? What's the most fun you've had?
This year in general.
Give me this year and then give me general.
The most fun I've had this year when it comes to Pride events would be One Magical Weekend in Orlando.
Yes. Oh, you killed by the way.
So, which also you were there when I was there, which was 2025, but he would not come up to me. I thought that was him, and he was just like, I was like, maybe
So here's the story.
the tea.
I wasn't even out. I wasn't even out at the time. I was going to One Magical Weekend because I heard about it. And my friend, I was so scared to like go out and be around gay people because I never had, that I like literally stayed in my hotel room for like the longest time. My friend had to come out and be like, let's go.
I did see you.
Let's go meet people. Yeah.
I saw him, and he was like, it's like,
And so we were at some party. It was like one of the late night parties. And I think you were dressed up as a sexy bunny.
I was.
And I remember standing behind you being like, who is this sexy ass bunny? Like, I really want to talk.
Look at me like
I was so shook because I was like, I want to talk to him. I was like, I wonder if I'll ever get a chance to meet him. And then you were gone and I didn't get a chance to catch you. And then we met at EDC and it was very magical. It was very magical. But One Magical Weekend is wonderful.
Yes.
You did a great job that year. And then like this year you were back.
Yeah, they asked me to come back and it was great. And it's funny because that's where I've met some amazing people. So I was like, happy anniversary, because that's the anniversary of our friendship.
Yeah.
And I say that it's just a great event in terms of like, I say chosen family, but seeing the same people again, but also people that maybe you don't keep in contact throughout the year, but to see them again, come back. And it also takes place on like some Disney grounds like Typhoon Lagoon, and we got to meet Mickey Mouse and Stitch and the House of Blues. And I love dressing up, but I also love that the people I work with, you know, it's like we get to vibe with people and meet people and connect with people.
Yeah, I think the beautiful thing about events like that is that like you get to build community, make friends, and they're friends that you keep.
Yes.
Like it's not just like you forget about each other after Monday comes, but like you're actually able to connect with those friends. When I think about Atlantis, literally this last month, all of the guys, all the friends that I made, I've just been going from place to place, hanging out with them. Like I was just in Barcelona, hanging out with some friends I met from the cruise. Before that, I went to WeHo Pride with friends I met on the cruise. Like those connections.
You really booked and busy.
I'm now here. I'm trying to be like somebody I know.
Streets, honey.
I'm trying to be like somebody I know. I've been inspired. But I think that it's beautiful to be able to have that community. I know for me, coming out of the church world, when I came out, which was in February on the cruise, there was a lot of negativity, a lot of you're going to hell, you've been possessed by the devil, a lot of like really negative, dogmatic religious talk around my decision. But what balanced that out is that I made so many new gay friends and connections that supported me, embraced me, loved me, talked me through it, that the noise of that didn't really weigh as much. And so I think for people like one of the reasons I love circuit things, one of the reasons I love events like Pride is that it gives us an opportunity to make connections with people where we have that community, we can find that found family. I was at an event called Woodland a couple months ago, and I've met friends who now we just go everywhere together. I'll see them all Pride long. So I think that's just really special. You always look mad sexy when you're on the scene. Like, what's the inspiration behind a lot of your fits?
I'll be honest, those fits are all sponsored. They're fit, but I get to pick, so
Okay.
like the brands would be like, take a look, see what you like,
Mhm.
and I'll ask some of my close friends, like, what do you think of these fits?
Mhm.
And some of them, I would say, my mom used to be the one helping me pick the fits.
Yeah.
And I remember she was like, well, you love the X-Men. It looks like a gay X-Men costume.
Yes.
And so, like, the bodysuits, leotard,
Mhm.
and like, that very tiny zipper that
Mhm.
I've never seen, but I guess gay men are too, but women specifically, when you zip it up, like, she had to help me get into it. So many of them are my friends. I asked them, and they kind of give me some inspiration to be a little more fearless. So I
Mhm.
would say my looks are like masculine femme.
Yes, everybody that I've talked to that knows your work loves the fact that you blend masculinity and femininity
Yeah.
together in a way that's like beautiful. It
And
just
I
comes
feel
across so
like
great.
it does look very like gay X-Men, but I love
It does.
but I
But
love
I mean, aren't the X-Men gay?
I
I mean, did
mean,
you watch that cartoon?
Cyclops' costume looks pretty gay.
Cyclops was pretty gay. Who's your favorite?
Storm,
100%.
you know.
You could sit with us.
I
You could sit
I
with us.
know. Yeah, I love Storm. It's like
My absolute favorite. I thought about getting a tattoo here,
Storm.
but I'm just not sure.
No, I mean, I wanted to quote Storm right here, but
Do it.
no,
Do it. Do it. Go ahead.
like
Do your best,
what
Storm.
did you say? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I can't think of one right now at the top of my head. She's like, lightning, illuminate this darkness.
Yes, there it is.
Something like
Perfect.
that.
You know what's so funny is she kind of reminds me a little bit of RuPaul.
Oh,
Like it's a very actually that's a great casting. Marvel cast RuPaul as Storm. It'll be wonderful. She's just got the voice. She's the mother. But like
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett,
Yeah,
they killed her in that movie.
I know. But as T'Challa's mom, yeah.
That was messed up.
I know, but she can always come back as an alternate version.
She could come back as an alternate version because she's got the arms.
She does.
She's got the arms.
But I also really loved Halle Berry. They just were telling her different things, like lose the accent, keep this, say this. Like,
right.
if you just let her keep it and do it, she would do it right. But she was working with.
I loved Halle Berry too, and she's my girl. She's beautiful, and she could still get it. And so, a fan. But they made Storm like such a punk throughout. She got her ass beat every movie.
No, she didn't.
By so in three, they like beat her. Somebody lame always like knocked her out.
No, was she like, you didn't see her do like a tornado, boom, boom, knock two bad guys out, lightning.
She did.
And then she like, they cut out.
But she's an omega level mutant.
You wanted more.
Yeah, she could.
I know, but like,
She could destroy the world.
we're going to get more.
But we out here fighting these like low level, like, what are we doing?
I know. But I love that this is a super gay podcast. We talk about Storm.
100%.
This is very much on brand.
Yeah. And you know, X-Men 97 comes out.
Yes, July 1st.
July 1st.
Cannot wait to see.
I will be sitting there.
I always see her and Zylock, my second favorite.
Oh, she's great. And you know what? That's a sexy outfit for you.
Zylock?
Mm-hmm. That's a sexy outfit for you. You must do it.
I will think about it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we talked a little bit about the circuit world. One of the things that's been weird for me is entering into it is that there's not a bunch of diversity. And so I'm just curious.
What are you talking about? No.
Yeah. No, it's so diverse. We love it. It's fantastic.
I would adjust that. I would say it's not diverse for a number of factors. One of the factors are, I would say, privilege has a part to do with it, because these events that we go to, I want to go to it, so I've saved my money aside to attend to it, but I'm going with my friends that are a safe space for me.
Mm-hmm.
However, let's just say, for example, Fire Island. That's a similar setting, not necessarily a circuit party, but a gay setting where having privilege would put you there, because it is not a cheap space to be on.
You can't just go.
Have you been?
I have not done.
Okay. I'm going the first time.
I am going to go.
Okay.
But baby, it ain't cheap.
It's not.
It's just not cheap.
It's not. And but I was like, but people out here paying money for Beyonce,
Right.
So I get it. It's where you want to put your money,
Yeah.
and if you don't want to put your money to a circuit party, you don't have to. So another thing is, if you want to make a change, then put yourself in there.
Right.
It's like me saying, oh, I don't see any, a powerful melanated brown bottom in gay porn. I know a few, but I'm looking for maybe one who's Daisy.
Yeah.
And instead of just saying that, I was like, let me just
be.
be that person.
Yeah.
And I had no idea that I was going to be that person.
Yeah.
Because I thought like, I already thought, I was like, maybe there's going to be one and I'll meet them.
Right.
But there isn't one.
Yeah. And I think part of the reality of
Now
that
there is.
is that, yes, there is. And we are all better for it. But I think the reality is like, if we don't go, then none of us are there.
No.
Like, and it's important, I think, our presence,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just a like exclusive thing, it's also an aversion thing.
Yeah.
And so there's two problems that are happening is that, yes, there are some factors that exclude, but then for the people who are able to make that step and be present, like we can't avoid it because of the fact that there might not be people who look like us there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really important for us to have that presence and to bring a little bit of flavor to these spaces as we do. And I've had fun doing that in the circuit space. And I know a lot of your story, you've been inspired by your mom, but like, what would you say to somebody who is afraid of showing who they are or might be worried about what other people might think? Like, what would you say to them and how would you encourage them?
I would say in this life, tomorrow is not promised. So with the time that you have on this earth, really think about when you take your last breath, will you think about your life in a way that you lived it being happy,
Mm-hmm.
or were you living it for other people? And which path you choose will really determine your last breath.
Mm-hmm.
When I take my last breath, I will think, I had an amazing mom, I had amazing friends, I had amazing family, and I had an amazing daughter. And I'm glad that I would say I had an amazing partner.
Yes.
And that made my heart feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
And that lets me go in peace.
Mm-hmm.
But not the other verse of that is a lot of regret. And I only say that because, moving forward, in the past, I once got sepsis.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like in 2021, it was like the worst time to catch sepsis.
Yeah.
I was a teacher in London, and it went like from 0 to 80. And then when I meant 0 to 80, it was like, they were like, we're losing him. And they're like, stay with us, the oxygen mask. And they were trying to like put all these wires everywhere. And I was like, I feel in so much pain. And then I was trying to think of like positive things. And then I remember thinking, oh my God, I think I'm dying. And then I was like, and then I started thinking, oh, maybe I should have been not so rigid on certain things. Maybe I should have made more time for the people I loved or made some time to actually date. And then I remember thinking, I'm so sorry, Mom. I know what that feeling was like. That was a horrible feeling because I was thinking like, I don't get it. You don't get a do-over.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm just going to close my eyes. I feel tired.
Mm-hmm.
Made it back. They put adrenaline and brought me back,
Mm-hmm.
and it was rough.
Yeah.
So I say that from someone who has been on that side. It is not a good feeling at all.
Yeah.
So with the time that you do have in this life, I know you're going to be afraid, and you're afraid of what you're going to face. Will it be a challenge? Of course it will. But in the end, your happiness will make you so, so powerful that those challenges will be nothing to you.
Yeah.
Believe me.
I love that. I think that's going to help a lot of people. What is the thing that you like the most about yourself?
The one thing I like the most about myself is my willingness to just go for it. I feel like I have ideas, and when I have the ideas, I map them out, I speak them out, I work with the people around me, my close family, friends, my therapist, and I make them happen. And it takes courage. So I would say for me, the thing I like about myself is that I'm courageously fearless in making my dreams come true. And I feel, I know that it's a fact because my life that I'm living has just been, it embodies that. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that about you too. I think that's I think you can see it in the art that you make, but also just knowing you as a person. That's something that I've definitely seen. I think that for me, I'm a person that always kind of gets like stuck. And so like a lot of times in our conversations when I've asked you, like, how do you do this? How do you do? That's one of the things that really comes through is that you just take the risk and expect the universe to catch you. and believe in the vision that you have in your mind, and you pursue it with everything you've got. And I think if you put that type of energy behind something, that's what sure is going to work. Like it's not about whether or not it's the best plan or whether or not you have the best resources. It's really about how hard you're willing to work in order to make something that you dream happen. And you're a hard worker. I mean, booked and busy all day long.
You are too.
I do a little something, something. I'll do a little something, something. I've got good examples. I've got good examples. What is the city that you've been to? I know that you travel a lot. What city do you love the most? Like, what's your favorite place
Here in like the US,
in the world?
in the world,
In the world.
I really love Mexico.
Yeah?
I mean, in terms of, I know that's like that's a narrow down. I mean, Mexico City to like Puerto Vallarta, I really just love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like the people, the food, the vibe, I really love it.
Okay.
What were you thinking I was gonna say?
I don't know, but
Thailand. I am half Thai, but
I mean, I would love to go to. I've been to Mexico. I didn't hate Mexico. I just had a bad experience.
where you go?
So, baby.
Did you? No. Okay, well, that's okay. You haven't got with me. I love it. I've never had a bad experience.
That's good.
I would also say maybe it's up there with like Brazil, you know?
Okay.
So like Rio or Sao Paulo,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of a tie between those two.
Okay.
Again, one speaks Spanish, one speaks Portuguese, and you know follow Portuguese, but I still think, it's an amazing.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that next time you go, we should go together.
Yes, totally.
I would go. I would go with you.
Yeah,
We can.
nosotros.
We can now. Don't speak Spanish.
Hablas
Don't speak Spanish.
¿Por qué?
Listen, I can understand. This is important for everybody to know. Okay, I can understand Spanish.
Entiendo español, pero
I can't. My brain doesn't like move fast enough
okay.
to like
Eso-
respond.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I hear you and I get you, but I can't respond to you
Pero
unless I'm drunk.
no puede.
Yeah. If I'm drunk, I can do it all.
I'm only learning because the egg donor is Puerto Rican.
Okay.
And so the
Damn,
embryos,
sexy.
the embryos supposed to be a Thai, Punjabi.
That's a hot neck.
Baby.
Do a lot of people know that you're Punjabi?
I do. I say that Asaad Gulati it's a very Punjabi name.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And people know what Punjabi is.
now they do.
Say so.
And now
Sure so. For the people who might not, explain it a
so
little bit.
Punjab, back in the day, Pakistan used to be part of India, and so people can be either Pakistani Punjabi or they can be Indian Punjabi. And because of the partition that split India, some would say thanks to Gandhi, but it was again during. We're not gonna get about that. The partition happened and it split India. One part being Pakistan, other part being India, and Punjabis tended to be usually Sikh. However, during that partition, people had to go back and forth. Muslims trying to go back to that area of Pakistan, people that were Sikh trying to get back to India. But you can be Punjabi and Pakistani, or Punjabi and Indian because of that. So I just say Punjabi because it's inclusive. Ancestry, I did 23andMe.
Okay.
It says that I'm actually Pakistani. But my whole life I thought I was Indian. But it makes sense. Airport security. I am always stopped and always randomed. I should laugh about it, but it's true.
It happens.
It does. I
happens.
tried to dress like super gay, just like if I dress super gay, maybe they'll stop. Like
Mm-mm.
I always get like
No.
extra screen.
Damn.
I need to see your ID again. Makes sense.
It'd be like that sometimes. What do you do? What do you do? It's okay. We just accept it. We just accept it. So we've talked about just so many things. I think I'm just curious, what's next for you? You've been in the industry for how long now?
A full year.
Okay. And so what's ahead for like the next 5 years?
So the next 5 years, I would say now that, I have a porn agency that I'm working with, I have a lot of groundwork. I've been able to work with amazing people this year that I'm so thankful for. Like working with, Raheem to Manuel Sky, Derek Cage, Broken.
You've done so. I mean,
These are all amazing people. And the thing is, these amazing, kind people are really humble and they're really helpful. And they've helped me put my foot through the door. And I would say my collaborations, just the connections I've made have been amazing. Squirt, they're an amazing app. Andrew, he's gonna watch this. He's an amazing. I would say he's like my second boss. He's been helping me a lot get these roles, and I feel like, and I want to say, I know that with this support, my career will continue to go in a upward direction, And I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really happy to represent Punjabi men, or as I say, Desi men. Desi men are the Brahmin of Asia, from Pakistani, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, Indian, all those countries. I feel seen, and know that Quran is beautiful.
Yeah.
And even though typically we're not in those spaces to be seen as desirable, we are desirable, we are beautiful, and they can see it for themselves because it's working.
Oh, God.
It's showing. And so these next year, I will keep doing my best, giving my best, more collaborations. I'll stay out there, like nice, a nice award moments. I have an amazing outfit that I will be wearing at the GVNs. I feel it embodies my culture.
I love it.
And we'll say just more amazing opportunities of growth, recognition, and fun, and connecting with people.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to. When is my collaboration with you? When we doing ours?
I didn't even know you could. You tell me.
I mean, I'm just. You're right. Good point.
He has to tell me.
You're right.
The ball is in his court.
I'm just not sure I'm ready yet. I'm just not sure.
Well, you don't need to rush anything. You should go when you feel powerful.
You know what? I appreciate that. That's what I love about you. It's just you're always about empowering people. But I think we'd have a hot collab.
I think we would.
I think we do really well together.
And another thing, you don't have to say yes to everything. And that's what I've learned from people in this industry. They're saying yes to me because they see a potential in me.
Yeah.
But to see that there could be, when people are watching us, they can see that there's some passion in it. I've noticed that if you say yes to something just because it's a collab, but you don't really want to,
Right.
it will show in the product, and it will be a little bit like lackluster.
Yeah.
So my advice for you is, should you decide to get into it, or anyone watching, don't be pressed to just do every single collab. I try to go more for quality over quantity, and sticking with the quality is what makes me feel empowered and comfortable moving forward.
Yeah.